You've been sitting at your desk for 3 hours, book open, highlighter in hand, coffee going cold beside you. You flip the last page, close the book, and realize something terrifying. You remember almost nothing. Not the dates, not the formulas, not even the chapter title. 3 hours of your life, gone, and your brain kept none of it. Now think about that one person in your class. You know the one. Studies for 40 minutes, closes their laptop, plays basketball, and still walks in and scores higher than you. For years, you probably told yourself the same story everyone tells themselves. They're just smarter than me. They're naturally gifted. Some people are just built for this. Bro, let that story go right now, because it's not true. That student isn't smarter than you. They're not gifted. They just know something you don't. A method, a system that most students never get taught. Nobody sits you down and says, here's how memory actually works. You were taught what to learn your entire life, but nobody ever taught you how to learn. That one gap, that one missing piece, is the entire difference between the student who forgets everything and the student who remembers everything. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what that missing piece is, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Imagine trying to cut down a tree with a spoon. You could work at it for days and barely make a dent. Now imagine someone hands you an axe. Same tree, same effort, completely different result. That's the difference between how you've been studying and how you're about to learn to study. Let's get into it. Here's the first thing nobody tells you. Studying longer does not mean learning more. Most of the time you spend studying, your brain isn't actually absorbing anything. You're staring at words, highlighting sentences like it's some kind of art project. It feels productive, it really does. But feeling productive and being productive are two completely different things. You can sit at a desk for 5 hours and learn nothing. And you can sit for 20 minutes and learn more than those 5 hours combined. Top students figured this out early. They don't study harder than you. They study in a way that matches how the brain is actually built to learn. Here's a question. Have you ever reread a paragraph? Felt confident you understood it? Closed a book, and 5 minutes later couldn't repeat a single sentence back? That's the illusion of fluency. Your brain recognizes the words, feels familiar, and mistakes that familiarity for actual knowledge. Recognition is cheap, recall is expensive, and expensive is exactly what builds real memory. Your brain doesn't store information because you saw it. It stores information because you used it. This is called active recall, the single most powerful concept in learning. Imagine building muscle by just watching someone else lift. Your muscles never get stronger. Reading a textbook is the same. Your eyes move. Your brain never does the actual work. Active recall is picking up the weight yourself, closing the book and pulling the answer out of memory. Students who use active recall outperform students who reread. Even when rereaders study 3 times longer, it's called desirable difficulty. The more your brain struggles to retrieve something, the stronger the memory becomes. Ease is the enemy of memory. Struggle is the friend of memory. Rereading gives you a cheap dopamine hit. It feels good, so your brain keeps choosing it. That's not laziness. That's just how brains work. The fix isn't willpower. It's making the effective method your default. Here's the exact system. 6 steps. Step 1. Read once. Do not reread. 1 clean pass, full attention, no phone, that's it. Step 2. Close the book and recall. Explain what you just learned out loud or on paper from memory. You'll get stuck. That's the point. That struggle is your brain building a stronger connection. Don't rush to check the answer. Give yourself 30 seconds to really search first. Step 3. Check and correct. Open the book. Compare. Highlight only what you missed, not everything. This shows your brain exactly where the weak spots are. Step 4. Use spaced repetition. Don't review the same day. Review after 1 day, then 3 days, then 7. Cramming is dumping a gallon of water on a seed. Spaced repetition is watering it slowly. One survives, one doesn't. Step 5. Teach it to someone, even if they're imaginary. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it. You just recognize it. Pretend you're teaching a 10-year-old. This exposes gaps instantly. Step 6. Mix your subjects instead of studying in blocks. Your brain retains more when you interleave topics instead of doing them one at a time. On a real exam, questions aren't labeled. Interleaving trains you to recognize which concept applies under pressure. That's the system. Read once, recall, correct, space it out, teach it, mix it up. Now, 3 advanced hacks. Hack 1, study in short, focused sprints. 25 minutes of deep focus, 5-minute break, phone away completely. Hack 2, test yourself before you feel ready. Early struggle is exactly what makes memory stronger. Hack 3, sleep is part of studying, not a break from it. Your brain consolidates memory while you sleep. An all-nighter doesn't help you cram more. It erases what you just learned. Now here's the real shift. You don't have a memory problem. You have a method problem. Nobody ever taught you how memory works. You were just told to study hard as if hours were the currency. But hours were never the currency. Method was always the currency. Once you fix the how, studying stops feeling like punishment. It starts feeling like a system you control. It was never talent. It was never luck. Top students just understood how their brain works and built their habits around it. You stop asking, "Am I smart enough?" You start asking, "Am I using the right method?" Intelligence feels fixed. Method is a choice you make every single day. You can do exactly the same thing. Starting with your very next study session, you don't need more hours. You don't need more willpower, more coffee, more all-nighters. You need a better method. That's it. And now you have it too. Read once, close it, recall, correct, space it out, teach it, mix it up. That's the method top students don't share, because most of them don't even realize they're doing it differently. If this helped you, hit subscribe. Next time, we break down how to remember everything for exams without cramming. I'll see you in the next video.